What a busy day for 49ers news. So, following the report of the 49ers exploring trading Deebo Samuel this offseason, another report came out that suggested during the players' team exit interviews following the 2024 season, Deebo Samuel requested a trade for the 49ers and asked the Niners to trade him. So, he quote unquote said, "It was a hard conversation to have with Kyle because of the relationship that we have, but I have to do what's best. I'm more than thankful for the Niners for giving me an opportunity of a lifetime, but now I think it's best that we find another team." And obviously, with that, the 49ers officially granted Deebo Samuel and Tory Dandy, his agent, permission to find a trade partner. So this is interesting. Obviously, we didn't know this. It was just kind of said that the 49ers, were planning on finding a trade partner for him during the offseason. But now this kind of flips the whole narrative, right? Like Deebo was the one that, wanted out, and he's the one that asked out. Probably because the Niners may have thought they could be approaching him for a pay cut, and he wanted to kind of jump ahead of them and ask out before they can do that. That could be a very likely situation that may have transpired for Deebo to officially request a trade. But this is interesting, man. I mean, obviously, I think it's no surprise that he will likely be traded. It's just crazy to see how quick this thing is coming to fruition. And yesterday, there was some optimism that Deebo might return, for the 2025 season. And today, we know that we've seen the last of Deebo Samuel in a 49er uniform. And I said this in my most recent video regarding the Deebo Samuel stuff, but he has requested a trade before during his contract extension talks in the offseason of 21 in the offseason going into the 2022 season. This did happen before, and the 49ers ended up keeping him. However, this situation just seems different, right? Like it does feel like the end of Deebo Samuel and the 49ers. So, yeah, man, this whole thing has transpired quick. I definitely think there will be suitors. I got an idea for the Niners. Why don't they go out, ship Deebo in the 11th overall pick to the Cleveland Browns for Myles Garrett? That's an idea. So, yeah, man, we'll see what happens regarding the Deebo Samuel situation, but I did want to come on here and kind of give my 2 cents on the news of him actually requesting the trade following the player exit interviews after the season wrapped up. So, definitely a wild situation on Super Bowl Sunday. And again, I mean, he's still going to be an impactful player wherever he lands. Whether that's, a pass catcher, runner, and this whole situation with the Niners may motivate him to further prove himself on a different team, and that seems like that is what Deebo Samuel is seeking. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. Again, Deebo requested a trade from the Niners during his exit interview following the season. So the Niners have known about this for some time, but obviously today officially granting him permission to seek a trade, and they will, probably 99% trade him during this offseason. So we have seen the end of Deebo Samuel. Obviously, Deebo, I mean, what a special player for the Niners for the last 6-7 years. Obviously, we'll never forget the 2021 playoffs and his run that he had during those playoffs. Just a impactful player on this team for so long, and obviously I think the biggest thing is there's probably no better time to officially kind of part ways with Deebo than it is right now. So obviously Deebo, I mean, can't say enough about the type of player you are, the impact that you had on this team, and obviously I wish nothing but the best for Deebo in the future, and the Niners will look a lot different next year. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that they do need another wide receiver. And there are some guys expected to be out there, like T. Higgins, like potentially Devontae Adams, especially after we just heard the news of Aaron Rodgers uh, going to not be returning to the team next year. Devontae Adams, one of the biggest reasons why he went to the Jets was because of Rodgers. So I think we'd likely seen the last of Devontae Adams in a Jets uniform. He wants to come out to the West Coast again and play football, and the 49ers are a suitor for him. So let me know what you guys think of all this in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.